Guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan. I trade leveraged ETFs and I like to make videos in the after hours and put them online for others to see. Starting off, we've got JNUG, LABU, UGAZ, UWT, ERX, ZIV, BRZU, SBXL, RUSL, and DRN that we're going to be covering today. Starting off, I was going to do JNUG, which I probably will on my shorter time frames, but it's getting kind of clogged up because I use that to trade with, and therefore I also use it to chart intraday action. Therefore, when doing my analysis, I like to do some longer term time frame, medium term time frame, short term time frame. Anyways, so just looking at Nugget right here on the hour chart, we did have this left shoulder, head and right shoulder, and the head and shoulders play out a little bit. However, I think it was successfully defended here at these levels. We can chart this right here and look at our Fibonacci level. Looks like this 50% retracement zone held firm, and it didn't follow through and continue dropping all the way down here. Instead, we saw a nice pop, and what I actually did is I drew these resistance lines here from the top of this head, connecting the right shoulder, and it looks like it's playing out here in an important way on this, retracement over here. I also drew a support line connecting the bottoms, touching right here, and then I drew one right through the middle of both of them just to, kind of mark as a 50% zone in between these. And we can see that the 50% zone actually was kind of important. I drew this, I think, 2 days ago, and it looks like on our pop, this is basically where we stopped, and we came back down. So looking at GDX, because I have a more thorough chart drawn out here, let's go to our daily and take a look at the long-term time frame. So long-term, we've got this big overhead resistance line right here, but we do see kind of a horseshoe forming. I drew this channel just to talk about the price action of the last 2 years, it looks like. This chart goes all the way back to 2012, so if we break above this resistance level, this is a huge break, and I think that we're getting to the apex here of this symmetrical triangle. Let's move to the 2 hour here on GDX, and we see here that I drew this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave, and we fell back down obviously, and we set our A, B, C, D, E, and we're on this E wave right now. Now looking at our chart, we have this is the ideal symmetrical triangle chart right here, but we get A, B, C, D, E. We break out above this range right here, and we retest this support line, and then we move higher. I have this drawn out, what I expect to happen here in the blue arrows. However, I was looking at it last night, and given this 1 through 5 Elliott wave here, the correction, the ABC correction might be playing out, so I labeled this A, B, C. Let's see, what else do I have here? You see these timelines here, they mark pretty accurately the lows of the trading ranges, given equal weighted time in between each of them. So we've got a low here, a low here, a low here, and a low here. However, you see that in the middle of these trading ranges, you could also mark the highs. I didn't want to draw the timelines for the highs because I think that clogs up the chart we've got going on here, but it is significant to notice that we are just coming out across this previous low right here, and I could see us getting up to here when we enter the middle of this time trading range. So zooming in a little bit further with our ABCDE, I marked another Elliott wave here on the 30-minute. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we've got an A, B, C. We bounced off this 50% level very nicely with this wick right here. So this is an important level, and we shot up higher. So that's kind of what we expected to play out. Now let's go on our intraday action to check out what I saw in JNUG today, and potentially what I traded a little bit. So where I left off yesterday is I expected an ABC retracement. We didn't get that. I thought I saw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was expecting it to go ABC and then go higher. Instead, we opened up this morning and we shot up. And basically all day we moved sideways. Unfortunately, we dropped back down slightly above the low of yesterday, I guess. However, what's significant is we do see a ton of volume coming in here. Here at the end of the day, and I think that's very interesting to keep in mind. Large volume precedes price. A lot of volume means that there might be a lot of price action coming up here. let's see, maybe we can do one of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We might be setting in our A, B, C. You might see something like that. Let's just see if this harmonic works at all. I guess this harmonic plays out pretty well. Should be at the 1.286. I guess that could potentially be valid. Either way, we've definitely got a slow day today in the markets. We've got a bit of a channel going on here. Let's just draw this for our chart. Clone that. It's a pretty tight trading range. I don't know if we can call this a parallel channel exactly. This is going to be the next support line. If we break through this, I think we'll see the retracement all the way down there. All right, so that's gold. That's JNUG Nugget. Let's go on to biotech.